A few people will jump on. I know David always comes late. I think in the future, we're actually going to change this call from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Would 8 o'clock be better for most people? Anybody? You don't care? Okay. 8, and that's Eastern time, so because I know you're all from different states. Because I think that half hour even helps a little bit. We moved the functional forum that Dr. Don, he'll introduce himself, moves from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, and I think it's just a little bit more comfortable for everybody. Now, of course, as we come all the way across the states, like the country, I don't know. But I think we might do that going forward, just to make it a little bit. So I know David will jump on a little bit later. He has an early call. Anne Marie, who's also one of our leaders, she will jump on a little bit later. She called me as well. I'm just seeing if anyone texts me, because they usually do that right at the end. We're good. So we'll just get started. So this is our once a month meet and greet. And anyone can jump on if you have questions about becoming a member, or you already are a member, so you can meet new people. Most of the people on this call are all members, except Nancy, who's not a member yet, but I know you're going to join, so I'm not going to push you too hard. And Nancy came to our Phoenixville, PA meeting just last week, right? It was just last week, so you were able to meet us. Nancy, I'm going to unmute you, okay? Because there's not a lot of us. Hello? So we were able, and I was also able to talk a lot about who we are as an organization. So since we're all members, I'm going to keep it really, really high level. And just let everyone know that we are a membership-based professional organization for holistically minded professionals. We are national, but we really come together to raise up our professionalism within all of us and help each other build our own businesses. We are finding that it's not only professional development as much as it is personal development, both in a spiritual nature and professionally, to help us all be our authentic selves and really grow our businesses exactly how we want to be from our heart. As we go around, I'm going to have everyone introduce themselves, but first I want to actually introduce Sarah first, as some of you have just jumped on the line. Sarah Melby is our new membership manager, so she's joining us for the very first time tonight. Today was her very first day. Yay! Yay. We're gonna yay! I'm more excited than anybody. So she's gonna help us with a lot of our programming and our membership and everything. So she's in this state of like that massive learning curve of everything that's going on. So I asked her to kind of join the call to listen to some of you guys and learn about us and just kind of see what this call is about. Now, sometimes this call is a lot of prospects. People are thinking about becoming members. They can jump on this call and ask questions, and the members go around and meet the, answer the questions. I think it sounds better if it comes from me. So Sarah, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself first and just say a little bit about you and where you come from so everyone else knows. Some people are recording too.
Okay, well, it's a pleasure to be here, and thanks, Camille, for the opportunity to say hello to you all. And so today was my first day, and I'm looking forward to many more days ahead and learning all about NLBP and the membership and what you all are doing, and really just supporting, you know, your work and your entrepreneurship and your passion for healing and for doing good in this world. And so I applaud all that you are doing. And so I've also been let's see, last month in June, I finished my yoga teacher training. It was a lifelong goal. And I just had a natural break from work and came back from traveling. I was in the country of Nepal for much of last year, just as a personal, a break from, you know, the 9-to-5 kind of experience, and traveled to Nepal and had life-changing experiences and really beautiful time. And so when I came back, I still was, you know, in the job market, but I had this time to do yoga teacher training. So I just finished that and see where that leads me as well. Just a passion for health and well-being and wellness, and that's what really led me to this position. I was being very, very particular about the kind of work I wanted to do, and so supporting the work that you are doing. I'm just really excited to be part of this mission and part of this focus to improve healthcare and well-being in the country. It's much needed. As I traveled, I saw a huge need for alternative and complementary medicine, and that's what they practice in Nepal. It's what they practice in many other places in Germany, as you know, in Austria, and so it's been a lifelong passion of mine. I've always studied eating well, nutrition and health and wellness and fitness, and just making that a big part of my life. So again, I'm really happy to be here. I am trained, I have a master's degree in library and information science. So my past career was as a librarian and a researcher. I was last with the Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives running their digital library and reference research service. So it's something that I've always connected with membership and been involved in membership association-based organizations. And so I know the business well. I understand chambers of commerce. I understand business partnerships. I understand your passion for growing your business. And so I'm excited to be part of this work. So, and feel free to ask me any questions. I have a new email, which we could probably put up in the chat window, right, Camille?
Yeah, or we can just say it. It's sarah@thenaturallife.org.
Yep, that's it. Reach out to me anytime.
Or two if you need it. But as you guys have questions, Sarah will be acclimated to everything that we do, and you'll start seeing her more and more.
Absolutely.
Does anyone have questions before we do introductions? Are we all good? Okay. So what we usually do is I talk for like 15 minutes all about the organization, but most of you know about the organization or have been with us or have been to an in-person event already. So unless you have very specific questions, I'm going to go around and have you guys introduce yourselves. And if you can, please say something about NLBP or how it's helped your business, to help the people that are considering membership and to help Sarah. And I always think it actually helps the other members too know how you use it. You use membership, because everyone uses membership very differently.
Mm-hmm.
So just say a little bit if you can. Paul, you want to start us off?
Sure.
Go counterclockwise. Go ahead.
So good evening, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paul Taubman, and my company is called Digital Maestro. We're a website agency that helps businesses with their online presence. And what that means is we work to help natural healers, holistic practitioners, wellness centers, energy workers, feng shui consultants, the whole gamut, with their visibility online, with their website. If they don't have one, we help them. We build one that they love. If they have a site, we can sometimes just tweak it or do a full redesign. We focus on security, make sure that your website's safe in this crazy world of all the hacking that's going on, and help with online visibility and to make your website actually do work for you and help bring in clients, which ultimately affects your bottom line and gets you more money. So I've been doing this for about 4 years. I am Reiki Level 1 certified. Kind of live the whole lifestyle anyway. And I love working with this group. A lot of my clients are members. A lot of the clients aren't members, and I keep bringing this to them because I think the organization has a lot to offer. Are we talking about why we like the organization now, or is that coming later?
No, you can do it all now.
Okay. All right, I'll say my piece and then I'll just leave. I get it. So the reason why I joined the organization and continue to stick around is I like the fact that there's no competition amongst anybody. Even if there's other people doing the same thing, we all help each other in the various aspects of our businesses. Some people do similar types of things. Some of us do very different types of things. But when we come together at the events, at the the calls, like the what's working, what's not, and why. It really is a great masterminding group to help everybody brainstorm and come up with good ideas that will help grow their business. So it's not just the networking, fun, social stuff, which we have, but it's also, the main purpose of it is to grow your business and get ideas on how to do it and work with each other to all help each other just do better. So.
Excellent, thank you. And Paul's from New Jersey, and you've probably been a member almost three years. You're going on 3 years, I think, next month.
Yep.
Right? 3 years.
It's been a while. Yep.
Yeah, been a long time. Excellent. Thank you.
Sure.
Kimberly, you want to go next?
Okay. I'm Kimberly Winters. My company is Winters Coaching. I'm a certified professional coach and energy leadership index master practitioner. And just like Paul, I'm also level 1 Reiki certified. I see, we can still learn stuff, huh? I've been building my business for a little over a year now, but I work a full-time job in an unrelated field. And so I haven't put 100% of myself into building the business. It's more of a part-time thing at the moment. But I've recently discovered that my passion is helping people uncover their purpose. And so I'm very excited to start moving forward with that. I joined NLBP, and I swear I'm not brown nosing here, but I joined it because of Camille. The first time I met her, I was just like, I need to be around this woman. She's so inspiring, and she really, keeps me going even when she doesn't realize it. So that's why I joined, but I stick around because everybody here really is so helpful. Those calls, also, sorry, Paul, to just keep taking from what you just said, but the call, what's working, what isn't, and why is my favorite. It's the one event that I attend the most because especially as a new entrepreneur, it really helps me not feel alone because it can be overwhelming, of course, right? When other people are so much further along in their business than you are, to feel like I'm never going to get there. And it's hard to imagine that these people who are doing the work were in that same space that I was however long ago. So I also get really helpful tips and information from people who've been there before. And it's really like a judgment-free space. I feel like no matter what I say, like somebody's there to help me. And I hope that once I kind of get this going, that I'll also be able to return the favor and help people as well. So I think I'm also in New Jersey. I think I've covered all of that. So thanks. And welcome, Sarah.
Thank you. How exciting.
Did you join for our 90-day challenge, or you joined before?
I joined, so I've been a member since May of last year, and I started doing the 90-day challenge, and then I kind of fell off. I think I did the first couple of weeks. I did the Facebook challenge, the Facebook Live.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that. That was really helpful too. It really got me less afraid of being in front of the camera, and I enjoy doing them now.
You killed it.
Thank you.
Challenged everyone to go on live. Yeah, you killed that challenge.
Thank you.
I should probably mention that we have challenges along the way. When I think them up, or someone says, "Oh, I want to do this," and I take up a challenge and we put it out there. So we have the 90-day challenge, which is from October 1st to the end of the year, like what you can accomplish in 90 days. What else? We had the Facebook Live challenge where I gave a prompt every day, and we did it closed in the group for the first week, and then those who chose to move forward did it on their own channel the second week. And I gave a prompt. We had the one-on-one challenge, which was it was like a puzzle I gave, and you had to find people that fit in the puzzle and have a one-on-one with them. And it was how many people that you could meet in, I think it was 21 days. The winners did like 35 people, but you could do it through Zoom. But you had to have a one-on-one with people, and there was like puzzles, like, meet someone who has a logo on the site, meet someone, and also help them keep their directory listings up to date. Yes, that's how we used it. So that was pretty good, right? Is that the only challenges we had? I forgot. I think that was it. I've had 3 challenges because I have a LinkedIn challenge that I'm about to launch. And then Paul also does his blog challenge once a quarter. Paul actually hosts his own blog challenge. So we let members do that too. So it's pretty awesome. All right. Gina, you want to go?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Gina. I own Body and Balance Wellness. I've been a health and wellness coach for the last, I guess, about 5.5 years now. I used to be an RN for 17 years. And like Kim, I realized my true passions were helping other people achieve their health and wellness goals. So I became a certified health and wellness coach. I'm located in Hockessin, Delaware. I do have my own space and just recently started to offer yoga and meditation. I have group coaching going, one-on-one coaching, counseling, things like that. And I am mainly attracting women. I like to work with women mainly, and about 50 or older. My biggest platform, I would say, is social media, and that's probably Facebook. I'm getting a lot of clients from Facebook. And this group has really, really helped me. You know, Camille, you inspired me to put together my full business plan. Oh. And I'm still in the midst of doing that, but I'll tell you, since I started that, I've really tripled my clientele. So that's really helped me. I love the sessions, you know, what's working, what's not. Dr. Don Juergens has been amazing with his information as far as stress in the body and the mind and that brain-gut connection. So basically I'm working with people 50 and older, and I help them achieve health and wellness through transition in nutrition and lifestyle changes, focusing on inflammation and what those root causes are, and, you know, supporting them with personalized solutions, I guess you could call it, because everybody is different and everybody, you know, needs personalized planning. Everybody's bio-individual. So that, along with promoting a healthy digestive system and working on stress management combined with good gut health and healing the gut, depending on what those, you know, root causes are, is really what I'm focusing on right now with clients. And so far, I've got a really good success rate. I'd say about 85 to 90% success rate. And I'm always trying to better that and find ways to better suit my clients. So I'm always on a mission in that area. But that's what I'm doing currently. I love what I do. Yeah.
And Gina, how long have you been a member?
A good
right?
6-7 months now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've referred a few people to the group, and I think you spoke with one of them.
Okay.
And hopefully she's joining the group soon. But I just love the group. It's great. It's wonderful. And I like the fact that it's virtual. You know, you guys, some of these sessions and in-person sessions take place in New Jersey, and that's kind of far for me. So it's great to be able to do this virtually.
Yeah, the in-person sessions is kind of like a caveat if we have it,
yeah.
so you don't need it.
Yeah. And
we'd love to get an in-person group by you too, so.
Yeah. So it's wonderful. It's great that we're all in the same, you know, we're practicing the same, you know, realm of things for our clients, and we all have that in common. So I just love that about the group as well.
Excellent. Thank you. Yeah. Dr. Donna, you want to introduce yourself? You keep coming in. Wait. You're on mute. Let me unmute you. There you go.
Thank you. Hello. Just want to welcome, my God, I can't remember.
Sarah.
Sarah. I knew it was an S. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
I was, by the way, very excited by your career, past abilities, your whole story. My God, Camille had told us about when you were first as a possible, the only person that she was going to hire. But you are phenomenal. I can't wait to see what you do with the group. It's just
thank you.
Very excited. Dr. Don Juergens, functional brain training. I'm an expert in the brain, but from a hemispherical model. operational model of the brain, and I'm an expert in functional medicine, functional nutrition. So I put the neuron molecule together to help people restore themselves. Everything from stress, anxiety, depression to traumatic brain injuries. Sort of them today, actually, and everything in between. Enough about me. Natural Life. What a fantastic, phenomenal organization. I have never been a belonger. I've never felt in some of the groups I've tried that there was the value, or more important than the value, a cohesion, a sense of community. And Camille has absolutely put together, more importantly, it's Natural Life Business Partnership, but it's a community. It's a community that communicates and communes really beautifully. Sarah, I think one of the things for you and Camille is the entire community resonating. People do not use it enough, and just in some of the ways. I was with Donna Becker today, and Donna wanted to talk to me about a bunch of things. And what's so wonderful, people are looking for business. Hey, listen, we're all in business, and we want business, but it's all about flow. It's about the flow of those who need you to come to you. But flow it's not the only flow. Flow is Donna and I got together and we flowed. We flowed and we became more. And so what it's offered here in the community, and I think Paul was absolutely correct. There's no sense of competition, even for those who are in the same business. Why? Because we all believe in abundance. We all have beliefs. And by the way, we're all growing. We're sharing with each other in the Functional Life forums. I'm sharing, and Camille is sharing, and everyone is sharing. And in that sense, we're all becoming more and greater, and we're flowing. And because of that flow, the business flows. Gina is exploding. And she's amazing. Her hunger for knowledge and her hunger to become more, so that she can help more people. And everyone I've met in this group, which was what makes them great, is they all have the same desire to enhance human life. And that is what resonates for me in this group. I don't care what they do. And by the way, everything is energy. So whether we're doing nutrition or we're doing energetic healing on that basis, we're all passionate about helping those lives become better that are searching for it. And so that's what this group's about. And it does it really well. And it's always looking to become better, at it. So the group has helped me enormously. Camille started it going. I've had some things go on with me that I want to get out there and share, and I am finally coming out as a thought leader, writing articles and doing all types of things and talks. And Camille started it going by introducing me to people in the group, and it has been absolutely incredible. So I thank Camille, I thank the group, and that's it for me.
Well, thank you. That was very nice. And Dr. Don is the moderator for our Functional Life Forum. He's the one who moderates that, which is on like every other Wednesday evening. We have one actually this week. We have what's it called? The Science of Stillness. Yeah. And each week we talk, and then at the end of that talk, we pick the subject for the next talk. So it's like this ongoing conversation. That's really, really special to the group. So
I'd love to come to that on Wednesday if I could open the details. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. And we have recorded all the ones that we've ever done.
Okay.
The library of that too. That's open for everybody.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. Nancy, you're next. There you go.
Hi, I'm Nancy Tarlow. I am a chiropractor, received my Reiki Master certification back in 2000. I also have done other energy healing trainings and developed my own method. As a chiropractor, I use something called corn-specific technique, which recognizes that the body is dynamic, and you ask the body what it needs, and you get your answer, and that's how I determine what I'm going to adjust. Because what I do is I also incorporate cranial work, I incorporate nutrition, and I'm always asking the body if that's what it needs when I do my work. Part of the reason why I'm interested in joining the group is I've had about 3 books written in my head that I need to get down on paper. I also run a Facebook group called The Healthy Alternatives that has about almost 28,000 people in it. And I just find that and I'm doing CBD oil, and I am all over the place. And I feel like I need a group to help me get more centered and focused, because right now I'm not being successful in anything. I'm just like, I have my hands in too many pots, if you know what I mean. So, so I have a practice out of my house, a small practice. As I said, been in practice for a long time, and I've had very big practices in my past, and I'm just trying to find my way right now.
Excellent. And how did you find out about our group?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
She was going to jump on, but something must have happened. So Nancy joined us in Phoenixville, which is outside of Philadelphia. We're trying to start a group out there. We actually have a lot of members, but they're trying to figure out how to meet maybe every other month or so. Anne-Marie is one of our regional directors out in Berks County, PA, which is like not quite central, but it's almost it's like north central Philly. Yeah, it's a big state. Yeah,
it's about 45 minutes outside of Philadelphia, so it's not quite central.
It's like northwest.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, so we're trying to kind of figure out what they're doing. So it's a great group out there, though. So many of you talked about, just so I can put out there and explain, the call, what's working, what doesn't, and why. I think we have had that call since the day we opened. And I keep notes, I call it my entrepreneur's frustration line. And I have notes from the first year we opened, the very first call, of everyone, where they were, the questions they came up with, how we answered them. So we can go back when people are frustrated, 2 years later, and I can say, but do you know where you were or what happened? And we tried to do that. Usually at the end of the year, I kind of pull that out. Like, do you know where you were at this time last year, especially when people are frustrated. But it's a way that we really celebrate each other's successes, especially if you come on the call all the time. I do find that people only come on the call when they're frustrated. But it's really nice when you're on the call all the time and you can celebrate, except for you, Paul. When you can celebrate those successes along the way. And then when you are frustrated or something comes up, everyone kind of pitches in and says, well, this is what worked for me. I just facilitated. I don't have all the answers, but I think it's one of the best calls that we have at NLBP. But it changes people all the time. So that's about it. But we have lots of programs, and anytime someone asks for something, like someone asked about Instagram, so one of our members stepped up and did a webinar on how to market on Instagram. We had one on LinkedIn, which we're going to have a challenge around LinkedIn, so we all have professional profiles up there. Paul does a lot of our technology webinars for everybody. We've had email marketing, we had SEO for your business. God, I don't know what else, Paul, right? We've had a lot of them, but we have an entire library of everything we've done over the last few years as well. So we keep all of those, even how to write a best-selling book. We've had promotional marketing, all sorts of stuff. So we invite experts in. If I don't have the answers and we need someone to have an expert in the field, we just bring them in to do a webinar, and we keep them in our library. So no matter when you join, we have all of those from the past too. So if you're not able to meet with us in person or join, we have everything that you can just kind of watch on your own. On top of that, we have our podcasts. We have 2 podcast shows. I just started one called Lee and Me, which is Lee Gabarzik and I. We just talk about life. And those have been rolling out, and those are actually even getting an audience. I'm kind of impressed with that. And we have our member spotlights, where we highlight some of our members and what they do. And then we have experts that we bring in. We've had one on water. We just had one on the spiritual use of your voice. I forget what I called it. And we're putting panel discussions together now. So we bring in people just to discuss different things. And our book discussion club, we just finished Think and Grow Rich, the original unedited manuscript from Napoleon Hill from 1937. And that was phenomenal.
Awesome.
That was crazy good, right? That was like, I read it 5 times, but until I discussed it with other like-minded people, I don't even think I embraced all that was there. And now I need to reread it again. And we have other people stepping up. So we're going to try to do a business book and a spiritual book that back and forth. I'll do the business. I'm probably not going to do the spiritual. And we're allowing members to kind of step up and moderate whatever books they love. So we have one coming up through Louise Hay that I think one of our members is going to do for us. And they can kind of do that on their own time. Anything else that I forgot that we do? I mean, we have all the different in-person ones, which could be anywhere from coffees to happy hours to hikes to beach days. We do in New Jersey anyway. All sorts of different ones. And then we have a ton of stuff online too. We used to have a book writers club, but that hasn't met in a while. But we have a ton of stuff. Any questions or thoughts?
You can save that as a challenge after the LinkedIn challenge. Write a book challenge. 30 days to write a book.
There actually is like a website that does that because they talked about it in one of our calls. I don't know.
What was that negative look for, Camille Miller?
Your 30-day blog challenge, I got through day 2. I was like, I'm done.
Accountability.
Yeah. Any member that has not done Paul's blog challenge has got to do that. It's hard work.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. But it really expands your mind. It's good for you.
What is your blog challenge? How does it work?
It's called Ultimate Blog Challenge. You can check it out, ultimateblogchallenge.com. It's free. Once a quarter, we get together as a group. There's a Facebook group with about 11,000 people. Not all of them participate every quarter, but we try to write one blog post a day, each day of the month. So
Okay.
it's writing 30 or 31 times. And for those people who don't know what to write, because a lot of people go, oh, I don't even know what to write about. I send out a daily email, and it changes every challenge of something to write about.
Okay.
And so there's a prompt.
Okay.
And then the idea is that people in the group, when you write your blog post, you'll post it in the group, and then other people will go read it and comment it. So that helps with traffic and SEO and all that kind of good stuff, as well as just it helps build a community. So it's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun.
Very nice.
He does that through his own company, but I try never to have a challenge when he's having his challenge, because I think our members should do his challenge, and it gives me a month off. So it's good. Have any of you guys tried Paul's challenge yet? No.
I have. It's really good.
Have? Oh my God.
I made it through day 2 as well.
You did day 2, yeah. Hard.
I'm going to try it again next time. We'll see if I can make it to day 3.
When you have one.
So there's no penalty if you don't get through it. And if you go, oh my gosh, I day 2, I can't do anymore. It's day 3. You can always just pick up and just post and be part of the community and check it out. And there's I sometimes think if I had an entry fee, if people would be more accountable to themselves if they paid $10 or $15 or $100 or who knows what it is.
They might.
Right. So, but it's good.
Yeah. I guess you could always do it and see, like give the money back to anyone that does all 30 days or something. Like make it that's not that big of a deal, or I don't know.
Take everybody's money, put it together, and then divide it by the number of finishers.
Yeah.
Just give it out.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a good business model.
Build your contact list, though. Depends what your model actually is.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. All right, good. Any other questions? Nancy, do you have any questions for any of the members? Are you good? You've gotten a lot of info the last few weeks.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Any other thoughts or comments before we end the call tonight? No? All right, just want to remind everyone that Wednesday evening we do have our Functional Life Forum. It is at 8 o'clock Eastern time. You can go onto our website and register and see what other topics are coming up. I know New Jersey has some events this week, but yeah, I think everything's in Jersey this week. That's kind of odd.
When's the road trip down to Gina's?
Oh yeah, we'll have to get Gina there. Because I know Paul will take a ride.
I'm ready. Just host something, Gina. We're there.
Okay. Let me think of something. That'd be great.
Then Sarah will host. We'll go to Colorado.
Colorado.
I know, right?
State in the nation. Something like
In the
that.
winter.
Winter, I mean, if you like to ski, yes, come in the winter.
Yeah. That's a lot of work. What part of Colorado?
What part? I'm actually right now in the Fort Collins area, which is the northern part of the state, home of Colorado State University. But my fiance and I are moving to Steamboat Springs, which is a ski town. It's a hometown. It's a really great little community. Also, it's across the divide. It'll be the second time in my life I've lived west of the divide. And so we'll be there. He's actually a counselor. He's a licensed professional counselor and an educator, and he'll be working at the Steamboat Springs High School with about 30 great kids as their counselor. So we're moving for his work. And yeah, we're really excited. But it is a ski resort town with a small family home kind of very, very nice community environment feel. So we're excited about that. And there are actually hot springs there, very well known, healing, therapeutic hot springs, lots of yoga, lots of massage, lots of complementary and alternative medicine. So I'm excited about being in this smaller community as a health hub, really, essentially. So yeah, stay tuned. We move in about 2 weeks.
So if we all rented a van and just took turns 8 hours a piece, we could easily get out there.
You could get there. Or jump on a plane.
What kind of community building is that?
All right, we'll talk about it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and being a part of our meet and greet. This call is the fourth Monday of every single month at soon to be 8 p.m. Eastern time. You don't like that?
It's great.
It's great. All right.
Love it.
Perfect.
Well, welcome, Sarah. Yay!
Okay,
Awesome. It's nice to meet all of you. Excited to talk to you more.